Hey gamers, it's your boy Nikendo here again. Happy Friday. Another week down, another week of game chasing, hunting, buying, and selling. Hope you guys out there got some good stuff this week. I got a few things this week. I did all my chasing yesterday only because, um, it's getting hotter in Arizona. Believe it or not, we're still in the first week of February. But it's getting pretty hot, and the forecast said it was going to be pretty hot today, so I didn't really feel like chasing in the heat. So I did most of my chasing yesterday. I also went to one of my local sites um, earlier this week, and I picked up a couple titles there. One of them was a pretty rare title. I already got some people asking me about it, and it's not going to be for sale. It's not going to be for trade, guys. It's originally for the collection, and it does complete a series of mine, and I'll let you in on that here shortly. But yeah, again, I'm going to try to keep this on a weekly basis. I'm going to be starting a new job here in a couple of weeks. It's going to be in a different location. It's going to be further from my original spots. I do have a couple of spots that I do go to in that area, but I'm not too familiar with the whole entire area. So once I get more familiarized with it and find some Goodwills and Savers and pawn shops, hopefully that'll work out. But I'm gonna try to hit some flea markets here. Dedicate a whole weekend to a flea market here in a couple of weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not too big onto yard sales. It's just, especially in Arizona, yard sales are just hit and miss, mostly miss here. And I never really have any good luck with yard sales. I never have. So, but flea markets I do pretty good, and I don't do those too often because they're pretty far out there, and the money adds up. But I'm looking forward to that in a couple weeks here. But for now, let's go over what I got during the week. Um, and I got one big surprise. You can probably see it in the background right now. But you know what? Now that it's already in the eye of the camera, let's go ahead and knock that out. So, if you don't know what this is already, this is the limited edition Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller for the Nintendo Gamecube. And shout out to my boy Garrett, DJ Deuce on YouTube, if you want to look him up. He recently picked himself one up, unopened, brand new, and he dropped me a line saying, "Hey, I see another one on eBay. Um, it's open, it's slightly used, but it still looks really good." And I jumped on it. The seller initially wanted 100, and but it was or best offer, and so with the shipping, I think the shipping was like $11 or something. I made an offer of 89, so it'd be coming out to a clean 100, and they took it, and it worked out really good. And this thing is fully complete. I won't pull out the base, but it hangs on a base, or it sits on a base, and there's a wire there. So you connect the wire here, and then you connect it to your GameCube, and you could play your games, especially Resident Evil 4. You can play other GameCube games with this. You can also play GameCube games on your Wii by using this. So it's pretty cool. I mean, you hold it kind of like this, and then you operate like this. So your index finger is what button is that? R button, and then you can pull with the R button, you can push with the Z button, and then you got the L button here on your thumb, and then you got your analog stick right here, and then you got your A, B, X, Y right here. So it kind of looks funky, and you think, oh man, holding that would kind of feel funky, but it actually doesn't. I think they designed this really well and perfect. I plan on trying this with Resident Evil 4 here this weekend. I'm not particularly good at Resident Evil games, so I don't see myself doing any better, but we'll see. And just ensure. Oh, sorry for the glare. There it is. There's the limited edition seal. This is number 6,900 out of 50,000. So I'm very proud to be one of the 50,000 owners of this. Complete in case and whatnot. So super excited for this. And again, big shout out to my boy DJ Deuce for dropping me a line on this, saying that it was available. Sorry, let me just put this back in its case. And, it looks cool. I especially like that art background on the back where Leon's getting his head cut off. So that's pretty cool. And it is based off the chainsaw holder in the game, the villain, the infamous villain that will charge at Leon and try to cut his head off. There's a top view of it. So I like it. I like it a lot. And I seen one in a local shop of mine. It looks complete. It's the red one though, if you're not familiar. The yellow one is for the GameCube and the red one's for the PlayStation 2. So they have the red one, the PlayStation 2. I think they're asking $70 for it plus tax. So, you know, I'm pretty happy. You know, yeah, I paid a cool $100 for it shipped. Oh, excuse me, but it's a Valentine's Day gift from the wifey to me, so I thought that was kind of cool. So when people ask, you know, what did you get your wife for Valentine's Day, and what did she get you? I'll be like, yeah, she got me a chainsaw. So yeah, that's kind of funny in my eyes, you know, whatever. But all right. Game wise, nothing too fancy. I got a lot of good titles that I needed. And but nothing mind-blowing. There is one game that is rare, but I'll go over that here shortly. I'm going to go over what I picked up yesterday. I picked these up at a Savers. I paid $2.99 each for these. And let me just grab one thing real quick. Two things, actually. Alright, well, I paid $2.99 for 5 GameCube games. Actually, I paid $2.99 for 4 GameCube games because this one right here, the Chronicles of Narnia, which I'm kind of bummed because I do enjoy the movie and I was looking forward to the game, and the back of it looks pretty epic. It was empty, completely empty, no manual, no game. I informed the person at Savers, the employee, and I said, hey, you know, this is empty, but I'm still interested in it, you know, can we take a discount on it? And she straight up told me, she was like, you know what, to be honest, we're just going to throw it away, so you can have it free. I'm like, hey, you know, that's cool. If I can't CIB this, I don't even know if it's worth putting it together versus actually buying it complete. The case is in really good condition, so I can always use the case for another game of mine. So I thought that was kind of cool that I got that for free. One more I want to go over is Pac-Man Versus and the Pac-Man World 2 Combo Edition. Now, I'm bummed because these two games are separate on Black Label, but as together as a bundle, it's only Yellow Label. And I'm also bummed because Pac-Man Versus comes in like a little slip, like a little CD slit. It doesn't come in an actual case. So I'm kind of bummed. I mean, I do have this one Black Label, and I did order this one online for like $5. It's coming fully CIB, I guess, you know, it's coming in its slit. But kind of disappointed that this one only comes in on a Yellow Label. I'm not ready, nor do I know if I'm going to collect the Yellow Labels yet once I complete my Black Labels. I don't know yet. But and I don't have it in here, but it was missing the manual, and it had Pac-Man World 2, and it had an extra, it didn't even have Pac-Man Versus, it had a Namco Museum, and I got it somewhere on my shelf. I already own Namco Museum, so I have an extra copy of the disc. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't know if I want to make this a project and complete this or trade it or what, but I don't know. And the case is in really good condition. So even though I knew the game was not complete and it came with the wrong game, I still purchased it for $2.99. So I'm not complaining. Next up is, sorry for the glare there, NASCAR Thunder 2003. This is the second time I've seen this game on their shelf. I passed it up the first time because, and it's complete, but I passed it up the first time because, one, it's a sports title. Another, do I want to pay $2.99 for it? And then third, I mean, I don't know if you probably can't tell with my lighting and stuff, but this game has some scratches, and I'm like, okay, that's triple the gamble there. I mean, I didn't have it in my collection, but I saw it and I was like, you know what, nobody's gonna buy it. I'm gonna make it go to a good home. I took the chances, and without even resurfacing or cleaning the disc, the game works fine. You know, I did a quick race, and I'm not a NASCAR fan, but actually playing like a NASCAR game, it was quite entertaining. I enjoyed it a lot. So you know, especially for an EA game. But yeah, it fully works and stuff. And granted, you know, the disc doesn't look appealing. It wouldn't look appealing to the collector's eye, but it works. It's CIB and it's in great condition, so I'm happy. So why not? Next up that I got from that lot is Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. Um, I'm happy that I got this, and it's complete in case, and it's really minty too. I'm happy that I got this, you know, for dirt cheap, because I think it goes in the low teens on eBay and on the VGPC. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I always thought that I was gonna get this. When I was ready to pull the trigger on getting this, I was gonna get it with the dance mat and the box, you know, the big box that it comes in. But I mean, who knows? Maybe I can find the dance mat and maybe I can find the box and piece them all together. But at the same time, I won't be too bummed because I don't know if you know in my previous videos, I have a pair of bongos in the box, the one that's bundled with Donkey Konga. I kept Donkey Konga in there with the bongos, and then I have Donkey Konga on my shelf. Oh, excuse me. So I technically have two copies. I think I want to do the same thing. Keep this on my shelf, and then keep the bundle in the box with the game. You know, so I don't know yet, but just kind of glad I got this. And you know, even though you know it's recommended with the dance pad, you could still play it with just the controllers, and it's two players simultaneously. And there is some sort of like a story mode in this game, so that's kind of cool. I thought it was kind of neat. Um, this almost completes all my Marios. I think I'm missing that NBA Street Volume 3, the one that has Mario, Luigi, and Peach in it. So once I get that, I'll technically have every single game that has Mario in it for the GameCube. So, right on. Next up, I'm really happy about this one. I seen this at my local shop, and even though it's not valued at that much, I've never seen this game go lower than $13. And I really wanted to push a button on this game, but I just never could. I was like, man, I don't know if I want to spend 13 bucks on it. And then I think on VGPC it's valued like at 8 or 9, and I'm like, you know, I would pay that if they're willing to, but I don't think they're gonna knock off $5. Anyways, I found it for $2.99, so that's even double yay, and that is Call of Duty 2 Big Red One. And I played this last night, and it's a really good game. I mean, for a GameCube and you know our current generation now, what graphics can show us now, I mean this looks really good. This is a lot of fun. It's a shame it's only one player. I wish it was like split screen co-op. But this is a really good game, guys. And I am a Call of Duty fan. I jumped on it when with the Xbox 360 when it first came out on the Xbox 360. So this is gonna be my first one on a previous console than Xbox 360, and so far I'm really enjoying this one. So yeah, I mean, not bad, right? For $2.99 times 4, you know, because I got this one for free. That's not a bad haul, I think. So let me know what you think about these games, if you own them, what you like about them, what you hate about them. Let me know if I got a good deal and whatnot. But yeah, really like to hear your comments and feedback on that. So that was yesterday's Chasin. I did find a couple other things at a Goodwill, but it was non-GameCube related. It was mainly for Xbox, the original Xbox. I think I'm gonna start collecting for that only because I find it interesting. And living in Arizona, like, we swim in original Xbox. Like, it's hard for me to find GameCube. It's even harder for me to find Sega Dreamcast. But we swim in original Xbox, and I think everybody swims in PlayStation 2. But yeah, I mean, and I'm not talking like sports titles. I'm talking like, legitimate titles. And I'm like, I should just get on this because $2.99 a pop for these Xbox titles, it's really, really good. So, and in my previous video, one of my previous videos, I'm working out a trade with a buddy of mine, and I scored him a lot of PlayStation 2 games, and I showed you guys in the previous video, but these, and some Xbox games. I mean, this is just an example of what I see literally every freaking day. Siphon Filter, Dark Mirror, Dragon's Ball, Budokai, Medal of Honor, God of War, Lord of the Rings, The Third Age, Ghost Recon. I mean, yeah, I do see the bullshit Madden games and Major League Baseball and stuff like that, but I do see decent titles out there too. And for $2.99 a pop, I'm like, why not? Why not just jump on it? So I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet because I don't want to steer away from GameCube. I'm at sorry. I'm at hold on, bear with me. Sorry, I should have better prepared for myself for this, but I really like impromptu. I'm at 275 GameCube titles, so that's pretty impressive. And there's my app says there's 587, but I don't know if that's completely accurate. But I'm what, 46.5% there. So yeah, I don't want to steer away from that. But okay. Anyway, so I sometimes I pick up miscellaneous stuff just because it's in great condition, or I think it has some value based off the $2.99 that I'm paying. It has more value than that. When I don't feel like wasting time with shipping and barely breaking even and stuff, I just trade stuff into a local shop of mine. So I traded some stuff in, and it works out, because I think I got about $80 worth of trade-ins, and I only spent, I think I spent like 60 of it. Still have like 20 and some change. But anyways, I got some titles from them, and let's see here. And you know what? And this particular title, I'm not sure if I already showed this in a previous video or if I got this earlier in the week. I can't tell. So I apologize if I did show this in the earlier video. But Pac-Man World 3, complete. And the reason I'm confused is because I know I got one of these, if not both of them. But Pac-Man World 2, Black Label. This is the one I'm talking about. It's complete. Trust me. The manual was a little rolled up. I got it between two thick books right now. It's been there since Tuesday. It's probably ready to go back in here, but it is complete. And this was a weird title. Never heard of it. I don't know. It's not exactly valuable, but in my opinion, it is uncommon, and I don't think a lot of gamers have heard of it. Dinotopia, the Sunstone Odyssey. So yeah, this is a definitely interesting title. It's complete. Based on the back, from what I've seen, I want to say it plays like a platformer, like a hack and slash, maybe like Gauntlet or Diablo. But playing it for a bit, it kind of reminded me of Turok. But you can switch from first person and third person view. But graphically, I don't think it stands with Turok. I think Turok is better. Don't let the title fool you. Dinotopia. You would think, oh, what is that? An encyclopedia on dinosaurs? I don't know why it's called Dinotopia, but this is actually kind of an interesting game. It is an action adventure. maybe RPG. I don't know. I didn't go too deep into it, but it looks like you can evolve your character and make them better and whatnot. Basically, a lawless band of outsiders has threatened Dinotopia, and it's up to you to save your village and save your people. So, I don't know, but it was an uncommon title in my opinion, so I picked it up. Anybody out there that owns this one and has any feedback on it, let me know. Love it, hate it. I just want to know what you think of this game. Another one that I'm really happy that I got, and I'm glad I picked this one. I got this one on cheap, and I'm glad that I passed on a Big Red 1 for the $13, and now I got both. Now I got Big Red 1 for $2.99. But I picked up Call of Duty 1 Finest Hour, and this is just as good, but I think Big Red 1 is better. But this is a really good game too. So now I own part 1 and 2 for the GameCube, so I'm really happy for that, and it's complete. And the gem of this, they had it priced at 40 even, which is about right. I think VGPC has it at like 44, 45. It's the last one in the series that I needed. It was really, really minty, and I was like, hey, I got $80 in trade credit. Why not? So I picked up Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Yes, this is the last one that I needed. It's complete. It's very, very mint. I'm currently playing this one right now. I enjoy it a lot. I fell in love with this game when I was playing it on the Sega Dreamcast. Oh, excuse me. I thought this was an incredible game. Very excited to have this in my collection. Very excited to have it on my favorite console. And I'm really looking forward to this game. I'm currently playing it right now, and I enjoy it a lot. But this is the game that everybody's asking, you know, if it's for trade or sell or not. But it's not, gang. This was the last one I needed in the Resident Evil, and I have them all. So I'm happy, very, very happy. So yeah, that is the games that I got this week based off some trades and hunting and stuff. And real quick, I'm expecting NFL Street 2 and Beautiful Joe. The first one, the Beautiful Joe, will complete my series. I have part 2 and Red Hot Rumble, and I have the first NFL Street, so that'll complete both series. I'm paying $25 shipped for both, which I think is a very good deal, because NFL Street I seen on eBay go for like 22, 23 shipped, and Beautiful Joe goes for like 13 or 14 shipped. I think I've seen it as low as maybe 11 or 12. So I think 25 shipped for both is a really good deal, so I'm happy for that. DJ Juice is hooking me up with, bear with me. Oh crap. Did I not add it on the list? Hang on. Oh, because I already put it on the list that I own it. Anyways, DJ Deuce is hooking me up with Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. So I'm really looking forward to that one. I own right now Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem, and I think it's a really cool game. I said in my previous video, it plays just like the television show. It has humor. Even the audience laughs in the background and stuff. So really looking forward to that. All I would need now is Scooby-Doo Unmasked, and that will complete my Scooby-Doo collection. But I think that's all I'm expecting. I was trying to get Teen Titans, but I was watching it on eBay at a good deal, but turns out it just went a little bit too high in my taste, so I backed out on it. But everybody tells me Teen Titans is a really good game, and I need to get it, so I'm trying to get that one. But yeah, guys. Other than that, I mean, what did I say I was sitting at? With the Scooby-Doo, NFL Street, and holy crap, Beautiful Joe coming in, I'll be at 275. I posted on my Facebook that my shelf back here is completely full, completely full now. I had to stack three on the bottom on top of other games because it's that full. I'm very proud to fill that shelf. I don't know if I'm gonna get another one of those shelves, or I'm just gonna get one bigger one and just work with that. But Yeah, I'm very, very pleased with my collection so far. People find it very, very impressive. Some people are calling me out, asking, well, did I get all the expensive titles? I'm gonna say right now, and take this as you want, but this is just my honest opinion. Take it as a rant, a vent, or whatever. But okay, yes, I am missing Cubivore. I am missing Gauntlet Dark Legacy, which is not too expensive a title. It's like $40. Cubivore is like a 80, like $70 to $80 title. Metroid and the Zelda combo. All right, guys, come on. That game is clearly over $100. I think 120, anywhere from 120 to 150. And most of us own both Wind Waker and Metroid. To have the damn combo, I'm like, really? But I mean, yeah, it's gonna be on my radar eventually. But why am I gonna fork out $150 on one game right now? That's absurd. And no, I do not own the Pokemon box. Yes, I should if I'm a real true collector, but damn, I seen that box go from anywhere from 220 up to $300, complete with the box and everything. And to be honest, guys, that's not even a real game. Like, it's just a storage for your Pokemon, a digital storage for your Pokemon for Ruby and Sapphire. And it was like exclusive to the Nintendo store or whatever in New York City. So it's not like you can go to, back in the day, you can go to Target or Walmart or Kmart or whatever and pick that game up for $60, no. So I don't even count that as an official licensed title. I guess you can, and you can argue me all you want. I guess you can and say, yeah, it is a Nintendo title and whatever. But I'm not gonna spend $200 to $300 on a Pokemon box and be like, oh, okay, here we go. First off, I'm not even that big of a Pokemon fan, so I don't even know if I would ever use it. So no, I don't own that. Phantasy Star 1 and 2 Plus. No, I don't own that, but I don't plan on getting that game until I can find the keyboard and the modem because I'm very interested in that game and I would want to play it online on the private servers. So I know if I fork out the money and get it, I'm just going to develop the itch and get antsy and blow the money on a keyboard and the broadband adapter. And, that's just, I'm blowing a lot of money on that. So, I'll I'll be patient and wait for it to come out. If I find it in the wild or do a trade or something. But those are like, and the NCAA basketball, the college one. I mean, let's be real, people. Who's gonna play it? Who's gonna play it? Like, granted, that's a $60 to $80 game. It's the only valuable sports title on the GameCube because of the misprint, because it says the word college on it and they pulled it off the shelf shortly after. But who's really going to play that game? And truth be told, guys, somebody on a Facebook page just found it at a Goodwill for like $2. So it's still possible. People look at those and be like, "It's a sports title. I'm not gonna pay that. Pay that. Whatever. I'll get it for $2 at Goodwill." Oh, excuse me. It's possible, guys. I'm not gonna spend that much on a game. The most I've ever spent on any of my GameCube games is $50 on, sorry, $50 on Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, only because I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan. But look at the value on this game now. It's anywhere from like 85 to almost $100 on this game, and I paid $50 for it. So you know, call me out if you want. Some people believe, start from the top and then work your way down to the bottom. I'm not exactly working from the bottom and going up top. I'm just working to whatever my budget fits and whatever my budget cuts. So, do I have a couple sports titles? Yeah, I do. Do I have a couple filler titles that nobody would give the time of day? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I own a copy of Mary Kate and Ashley Sweet 16. Yeah, I own a copy of Hello Kitty Roller Derby. But I'm paying what I feel is a good price. I'm paying what I want. So, for, to get Cubivore and Phantasy Star and what did I say, NCAA and the Metroid combo, in due time. In due time. I'm at 275 games right now. I still have a home, I still have a car, I still have a job. Not that I'm saying you guys spend your money unwisely or just, but I just, I don't find it, how do I say this in a nice way? I just don't find it, um, understanding. It doesn't make sense to me for somebody to come at me and say, "Oh, cool, you got 275 games. Well, do you have this one? Do you have that one? Why don't you have Cubivore? Why don't you have Phantasy Star Episode 1 and 2 Plus?" Because I don't, guys. Yeah, they are on my radar, but I don't have them right now. I don't want to break the bank. So, but I do own other titles like Fire Emblem and I own all the Zeldas. I own Mega Man X, Wario World, the Resident Evil GameStop edition, Code Veronica X, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Oh, and one I forgot to show. Um, Boom, right there. Pokemon Coliseum. Yeah, I own this one. I paid $23 for this. I'm not saying that it's gonna make a difference, but, and sorry for the glare, the not for resale right on there, and it's North American version. So I paid $23 for this. I haven't seen this go lower than 30, maybe $33. So I'm happy. I paid $17 for my F-Zero. So, you know, and again, sorry for that vent. That was like maybe 6 minutes of wasted time. But that's just how I feel, because when I share my collection with you guys, it's, I want to share not only that I'm proud of my collection, but I want to share with you guys that it's doable. You can get these games without breaking the bank. I'm not saying we're gonna go out, everybody's gonna go out there and find a Pokemon box for $5 or an NCAA college basketball for $2, but just do what you can and do what you love, and that's all that matters. And you know, and this shouldn't be rubbing me wrong, but the more and more I show my collection, the more and more not I mean, I get a lot of support and I get a lot of compliments, but I also get my fair share of criticism. And oh, you don't have this, you don't have that. Well, it's not really a collection. Really? Really? Like some people say like only maybe 50, 55 titles are worth having. Okay. So me having 275 doesn't mean anything. So I should only have Eternal Darkness and Mario Kart and the Mario Parties and all the Resident Evils and the Zeldas and call it a day. That's not me. I enjoy the GameCube as a full console. I enjoy all the games. Believe it or not, I play more of these games than the other popular ones. Yeah, I'm playing Monopoly Party more than I'm playing Zelda. That's just me. But anyways, sorry for that vent, guys. Whoever stuck it out with me and still watching this video, thank you for listening to my vent. I just wanted to get that off my chest. It's been bothering me like an itch in the throat, and I just wanted to get it over with. But thank you so much for your support, guys. I'm going to continue chasing, continue hunting. Hopefully I can expand this collection even more. Please share with me your collection. Go ahead and tag me your YouTube name, or message me, and we can become friends on Facebook, and I'll check out your collection. I'm always posting my collection on Facebook too, but I like doing videos too because I like to share my feelings and comments with you guys. So please share it with me. Any of these titles you saw, let me know what you think of them. If some of them are your personal favorite or you got personal hate for them, let me know. If anybody out there that owns the Resident Evil chainsaw, on how you like it and what you think of it. But this is your boy Nikendo, and I just want to say game on, guys.